Imagine sitting at home one day and all of a sudden a giant wormhole appears. You think to yourself, it's finally my time to get isekai'd. Only to find out that the monsters come to your world and now you're doomed. But wait, people can get powers? Then I too can become... Nope, we rarely have mana. But that's not a dot, let's become a hunter. That is solo leveling, and now it has a mobile game called Arise. But where do I start? What do I do? No problem, I got you with the things that you should know when you start this game. So when you start the game on PC, it'll always ask you for your email, but okay, please fix this. There's only so many times I can remember to use my actual email. But on mobile, it doesn't ask you to do that. So bam, now you're here, you're starting the game, now you're wondering what to do. Now this is very important, so you have to know this, but coins are very important in this game. It is very hard to get. Now you use these coins to level Jinwoo, hunters, your shadow army, but that's for some other time. You level up weapons and your artifacts, little used for so many things in this game, and also changing your artifacts. Like why? What is this? Now how do you get coins in this game? Because it's actually pretty hard to get, so you have to be kind of careful what you use it for. So anyways, first things first, on the top right you see these coins. This is your activity fund. Bam, you click that claim thingamabobber and you get all of your nice stuff here. You can also get experience for Jinwoo, so that's also super important. But every minute, you know, you get more. So I have like 18 per minute, 23 experience per minute, and the activity fund goes up depending on Jinwoo's level. So I'm 36, goes up to 17 when I'm 38, and you see down here it does get better over time. You also have the battlefield of trials, which it does give out like some other items besides coins. Like, you know, over here I can get tickets to do summons, or if over here I get 60,000 coins. Now of course, going through your daily missions, it can also get you some coins. As you go through the game, you are also here with some challenges, and as you can see, you can get coins as you do all these challenges, and make sure you do them, because not only do you get coins, but you can get some pretty nice stuff like weapons. But most importantly, the way to get coins is also through doing your gates, and also, you know, you can claim your stuff, get some nice items. Now obviously after you do gates, you can start mining up to 3 of the gates that you just did, but honestly it doesn't really matter too much which one you actually mine compared to which gates you do. Like for example, you can get this mana crystal, you know, crafting items. Like if I went to this A1, you know, I also get it, but I can also get essence stones, which is basically the, you know, that's how you summon characters. So that's a pretty good thing to get, am I right? Bam. But you can also see like gold 1600 for a blue. If I go to red 1600, it's like it's the same thing. So you might as well just do the higher tiers, get better rewards, live better, Walmart. But gates, just like in the show or in the manhwa, there are different sorts of gates you can get here. So of course, if you do just any gate, you do get quite a bit of not only coins but experience for Jinwoo. So here's some important things that you should know about gates. So obviously the higher the rank, so this is S rank, the better rewards. So you could see, like, even though it's a blue gate, right, 1100 gold, 1300 experience. If I were to go to the A rank, 1293 experience, 1089 gold. So you want to do like the higher gates. Now each gate, the color gates, are actually the ones that are different. Now it's kind of, this is gonna suck because I haven't done anything here. I'm gonna rescan. Please be good. As you can see, it's like every 10 minutes you can rescan. There is still no other gates. Where's the other gates? Anyway, blue gates are the most common ones. Going through a blue gate, you get items that are used to enhance your artifacts or to enhance weapons. But also something that's very cool is you can also get armor, which is for all of the gates. You get armor. I believe this is also in every gate. And these are like for your shadow army, but that's for like later in the game. This is like if you're just starting out. Purple gates are the next most common gate. The items you can get for purple gates is limit breaking your weapons or limit breaking your artifact armor. And then you have gold gates, which is used more to just give more gold. It gives more gold than the other gates. And this is the least most common one, but it's also super important. You have the red gates. So not only does it give you better artifacts like the rarity, but it also gives you items to enhance your skill level and items used to fuse runes, but you don't really have to worry about runes right now. So like if you, let's say you wanted to like level this right here, you see how like you need these things, you gotta play through a red gate. I mean, you can worry about this later, but for runes, right, you need these things and you gotta play through red gates. Right, but now that you got like all the like the important stuff out of the way, so how do you start exactly? So obviously the first thing you want to do is just play through the story as far as you can, but most likely around chapter 7 or 8, that's where you'll start getting stuck. And by stuck I mean like the enemies start getting more stronger. I'll just be a gamer and beat everything with my low level stuff. Wrong. There's a time limit with each battle. As you're going through like each of these chapters, there's a time limit, and if you don't beat it in time, like around 3 minutes, you'll be forced to lose, and now you just wasted 3 minutes of your time. So let's say you're at that part where you're stuck. Now, how exactly do you get stronger so you can beat those enemies and bosses? Obviously, you want to level up your character, so you can level up Jinwoo, or you can level up your hunters. There's like different battles in here. One is specifically where you're only using Jinwoo, and some other stuff is where you can only use your hunters. Now, to level Jinwoo, that's based on what I've shown earlier, you know, in like the dispatch, and we go to the gates. You go through gates, you get experience here. You go through any one of these, you get experience. And also, as you do like some little like side quests or something, like for example, like in my battle, so I can get like experience and gold. So when you level up Jinwoo, you have your stats under my webcam here. Now you can enhance a couple things. You have attack, you have your vitality, you have agility, intelligence, and perception. But now you're probably wondering which one should you level up exactly. Now, obviously, it's completely up to you. You don't have to copy what I do. But from what I've read around and looked around, the most common thing that people agree on that should be leveled quite a bit is perception. Did I say perception? Perception right here. And as you can see, if you level it, it increases, and your minimum damage dealt to enemies increases. It sounds weird, but everyone basically has a common ground of you should at least level that a little bit until if you go into this magnifying glass and you see your precision, it should be around 90 to 95%, around there. Any higher is kind of overkill, so it's recommended to be around that area. And for the rest, you can either put on attack, and there's like some people that say agility for the crit hit rate, but it maxes out to 50% crit rate. So I mean, you can, but the most common one I've seen is mostly attack. So the only thing that I haven't really seen around is vitality for like defense. HP doesn't matter too much right now. Intelligence, additional MP cooldown reduction, haven't seen too much about that, doesn't matter. Now of course you also want to level up your hunters. It's different from Jinwoo. They base off their level off whatever level Jinwoo is. So as you can see, like Jinwoo was level 36, which is why for all of my hunters, they're only capped out to level 36. I can't make them go any higher. But compared to Jinwoo, if you want to level these characters, it's not based off like the gates or anything. These actually have money to level. Super important. Why is money so hard? They gotta fix it. And of course, you also want to level up your weapons. Like for example, hey, look at that. I can level up to 60. About time. Wow, more power. Now another important thing to like get a little bit stronger for your characters to deal more damage is if we go to skills, there's a thing called runes, as you could see down here. So if I were to just simply unequip that rune, you could see that I'm just dealing less damage compared to if I had that rune on. So we have 292.54, we have it equipped 459. And obviously you could still like enhance these skills to deal even more damage. But how exactly do you get these runes? You don't have to worry about it early game, but in case you do want to know, at least from what I know so far, you have to fuse it. And if you remember, you get these from the red gates. So you need 100 of them, and then you fuse. Bada boom, bada beans, 2% and a dream. What is this? Rush. Nice. But as you can see, only certain ones work. Like nothing happened because I already like have it. And then of course, to get a little bit stronger, you want to level up your artifacts. Just like any other game made by Netmarble, it also has artifacts that you have to worry about, you know, healing given, dark damage percentage, blah blah, different effects, HP, attacking enemies with 40% or less HP, increased damage. So, you know, just keep reading those. This video isn't about that. I can do that in a separate video. But yeah, you just want to get these, get the right sets on, level them up, deal more damage, live better. Now, how exactly do you get these artifacts? If you remember back in the gates, if you just do like any one of them, you could get you can get artifacts through that. Obviously, red gate's giving the best. Everything else, it's basically the same rarity. But you can also go through your little encore missions. As you can see, in the beginning of the game, you probably only have these two unlocked. So you can get some of the basic artifacts here. But you'll get better ones like later on in the game. So just do what you can now, because you can do these up to 3 times with these keys, and they refill every day. So you might as well, if you can't go any further in one day, just use them all up and then get more the next day. So now, how do you get more hunters or even better weapons for Jinwoo or weapons for your hunters? It's simple. Like any other gacha game, you gotta summon for them. So right now, this is the featured character. We have Choi Jong-in. and then we have the regular banner. I hope I said his name right. But you can see from like the rate up list, you have a bunch of like different characters and weapons. Some weapons being only for Jinwoo, and then other weapons being for every other hunter. I mean, this isn't a video about who you should go for. I mean, there's a thing you can see. This is popular rate up. So if you want to just base it off that, you can. Now here's a little summon tip that if you're playing this game and you want some better rates, if you click on this magnifying glass, this is used for both the regular banner and the featured unit. So if you click on it at 64 draws, you have a rate increase, and then SR is guaranteed after 80 pulls, which basically means, as you can see, I'm at 48 of 80. If I were to simply do a 10 draw right now, it is scripted. If I get an SSR right now, it is scripted. Let's go. Okay, but that was such a bad idea. Anyways, that's how you know you get an SSR, or whatever. You just see a bunch of error codes going around. Wow, I was not expecting that. I got 2. It was all part of the video. I always knew the SSR was coming. Thank you, Lord. Goddamn, thank you. And who did we get? Oh wait, I got a weapon. Okay. Oh, I mean, there's the scythe. I would have liked the scythe. Scythe character? Yo, let's go. Dude, I only game out here. We don't take no L's out here. Well, anyways, it resets after a certain amount. Let's just, you know, if I were to do a single draw, right, I'm not gonna get anything. Right now it says 1. So what I basically mean is that go up to 60 pulls every time you do 10. Once you reach 60, do single draws until you're like at around 63, 64, and then start going ham with more of your 10 summons. And then you can have better rates, better increase, and you just live happy. And that also goes for the, you know, the feature unit. I'm not gonna spend my star. I'm saving that for Chahain. I want her. And then of course you have the whole reroll method. Now, how to reroll? Now, I heard that it was actually pretty easy on mobile, but this is gonna be on PC. So of course you want to make a temporary email and then sign in with an email. And then you obviously have this screen. You want to sign up with an email and then get your fake email. All right, and now that you went through all of that process of signing up, you just wait for the game to load. All right, we're loading up the game, and it's actually super easy, and you could skip the tutorial. So skip the tutorial. Come on, game, load. Oh wow, pretty. You'll see this very lovely lady right here every time you log in. Me too. All right, get your login stuff. Hippity-doodly-doo. All right, now let's go straight right away to draw. We already skipped the tutorial. We got all our stuff here, 1500, but we go to the regular banner. Bam, you have 13. And then you want to go to your raid list, get whatever you want. I'm just gonna get all the popular things. Here, let's just get that, dude. Why not? You have to choose 4 anyway, and then just straight away, just do your 10. Hope you get something good. All right, that I got you after. Wait, there's a chance here. I've had it before. Nope, there is nothing. All right, yeah, anyway, you have that happen, and then you just do that all again. You log out, get another temporary email, game crashes. Oh, there you go. Now, if you want to do like a full summon here, you need 2,500. Now, of course, you could just do single summons, but if you want to do a 10 summon because you don't like doing single summons like me, you go to your little codex, you start claiming everything you possibly can. I got all that. We're at 2,000. I need 500 more. One of the good ways I've heard was tutorial, so you know you can start claiming these individually. So don't be like me, like it says 2, you have to go through all of that. Oh my lord, finally. Okay, now we're at 2,300, but if you still need more, there's a couple other things you can do. One of the things is you can go to the hunter archive here and then go through Juhi's story thing. Okay, finally loaded. Just skip the story. All right, you might have to play. Let me just do this real quick. And just by doing that, you can get 50. Like so. Now, of course, you have 3 of these, so like you can keep going if you want, but we can also, you know, go to our little story and like, you know, maybe a side story real quick like this, and then just skip the story. A good old skip like that. Thank you, that was a very good story. Really enjoyed it. 50 there. Damn, let's go to the next side story. I just really enjoyed that one. Nope, that doesn't have something to skip. We could definitely skip this one though. Nope, that's another 50. I am 5 off. Come on, missions. Do me right. Yes! I mean, that did take quite a bit of some extra step, but it's worth for the 10 summon. I don't like singles. That's me personally. You know, obviously, you could have just done singles and then just do your whole reroll again. Like, you know, this would have been a good moment to make a reroll. That was horrible. And if you're like me and you didn't like any of that, just simply log out and do it again. Now let's say you're going through the story again, but you still can't beat a boss. It's too hard, and now you're wondering what exactly you gotta do to deal more damage besides leveling up your stuff. First, you gotta know that attributes matter. Just like Pokemon, if you use the opposite attribute against an enemy, you deal much more damage. And also tells you as you like go through each like thing, recommended attribute, or like weak to light, incoming light attacks deal 150% more damage. So just keep those in mind. As you fight the boss, you actually want to dodge perfectly, and as you dodge with Jinwoo, if you perfectly time it, you can get a QTE skill called Shadow Step, and if you use that, it will decrease the enemy's defense. Also, if you can get a character like Choi here, he also has a skill that, you know, defense decreases, so just keep in mind of the character skills that you may have. And most importantly, you want to make sure you have characters or Jinwoo equipped with break skills, because bosses will have armor and you want to get rid of that so that you can deal even greater damage. But that specifically was what helped me beat the Igris battle. I was struggling with him for a bit until I finally turned off all the auto mode. I actually started gaming and I was able to beat him because I was able to deal more damage without the auto, just automatically using skills randomly. But yeah, that's solo leveling Arise. I can't wait to play more of this game. I'm actually having a blast with it. But thanks for watching. Hopefully I helped you out. If there's anything else you may want to know that I could probably make a video on, let me know. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys all again in the next video. Goodbye.